Hey guys, Sprout here, welcome back to the channel. Got a bit of an extensive guide for you today. Now a lot of people are asking us to do a guide on how they can sort out their storage. Now if you're lucky enough to have a full storage, it means you haven't died enough and you probably haven't played enough. Most people I know have got really empty ones and they do a lot of naked runs. But if you are one of these lucky people that's got a very full stash, like I have currently, I'm going to show you exactly how you can organise this to better we have more space essentially for what you've got. Now first of all, what you can do is you can like the video and you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for a lot more guides on the game. But anyway, let's get started. So first of all, before you start doing anything, click this button at the top right here with the little arrow and all the dots. Go ahead and click that, and then click the button at the bottom, and that's an auto sort. So any stacks of things that can be stacked together will automatically go together, such as money and ammo and stuff like that, and it will sort of Tetris your whole setup here, so everything sort of goes nicely. Now next thing you want to do is, guys, this is going to save you a lot of space. You see this VSS, for instance, it's taking up a lot of space. What you can do is, if you go to the magnifying glass, okay, now what's making this really long is the fact it's got a big magazine. So if you go ahead and get the magazine and just take it off, and then if I can find the suppressor that's on the end of it, take the sight off, I think it is. I don't think this is going to make any difference in the slightest with this one specifically. That didn't make it bigger, did it? No, littler. Right, so the suppressor, which is, I think it's this bit. If I take the barrel off, there you go. It's now smaller, and then you can just put that back on when you do want to use it. So as you can see, it's now 2 blocks smaller. Next we've got the AKM. You can do the same with this. Go to the magnifying glass, take the magazine off, and you see it's a lot thinner now, taking up less space. You can start organising this a bit better to move them around. And of course, when you want to use this in a game, you just go ahead and put it back on. The Mac 10, if you click that button that I've just clicked there, also take the magazine off. You can do it quickly with this button down the bottom there. You can also just put it straight back on. But that's basically what I just did with the magnifying glass, just quicker to show you that way. Now obviously you've got all this stuff down here. Now, backpacks, for instance, this backpack I think is full. I'm just going to double check. Right, this backpack's empty. So what I'm going to do is, guys, if you see this button on the bottom, you click here, you click the little arrows, and the top one, you click that, you can then fold that up into a little bag, as you can see, now tiny. Now you can't do anything with these big rigs, you can't do anything with armor, you can't do anything with helmets, but all the other backpacks and that one, for instance, I can make that big again if I friggin' press the right button. I always press the wrong button here. Right, I put it up here. There. So for instance, these you can do it again with the same button. You can make these littler as well. So what you want to do is now I've got this backpack, I'm going to open this up. You can see how it's got nothing in it at the moment. What you can do is now you can put all of these inside the one backpack. So just go around and get all your different things, your rigs and your backpacks and stuff, and just put them inside of this one backpack. Obviously make sure you can sort of fit them all in. Even this big one goes in. Trying to fit as much as I can in. And then of course I would leave everything else out that you need, like your meds and stuff like that. But then that saves a lot of space for that. I think I can get one more in if I move things around. I'll just move that to the top. Get that one in there. So now when you come back into your thing, this one big backpack has got all your stuff in, essentially. Now, then go back to auto sort. You've auto sorted it, and that's all nicely more space. Now what you can do as well, of course, guys, when you get rigs like this, you can open them up. Not that button, this button. And for instance, if you're not planning to use this rig anytime soon, I call them rigs, but they're vests, you know, this is like a vest armor rig. What you can do is, if you don't want to keep all these things out, I would put all your meds in here that you're not going to use specifically straight away. So let's go down here. I've got too many of these pills. I'm just going to put loads of them in here. There we go. I've got them all in there, as you can see. and then close that, go back to auto sort it again. You can see I've got a lot more room again down at the bottom here for any more loot I'm going to get. Now, one more tip I can give you guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you now. So if you go out here, you go to the menu on the left hand side here, you click that, and you go to this one here, they're highlighted now. If you go to here, store, and you see at the top here you've got two menus. If you go to the second one along, what you can do with this one, for instance, if you don't want a lot of the stuff that's in here, like I don't want them S12K mags, you can click everything in your backpack or your warehouse and stuff that you don't want. You do get a decent money for quick selling like this, but you can, instead of selling things individually, you can just go ahead and sell them a lot faster, like I'm doing now. All the stuff that you don't want or you don't want to sell on the black market and stuff, just go ahead and do that, and then click this button at the bottom left, and that's it all sold. Then go ahead and auto sort again. There you go. Lots of space, guys, now, so I hope you find this video helpful. I hope it sorts your backpack out and you can start looting a lot more. If it does help you guys, leave a like on the video, please make sure you subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.